everybody, Bitchy Waiter here, and welcome to episode 6 of Dear Bitchy Waiter. This is the web series where I answer the questions that people send in to me, and most of the time those questions have something to do with the food and beverage industry because I'm the bitchy waiter. So I'm wearing my What Would Dolly Do t-shirt today because I kind of thought, hey, you know, a lot of people look over to Dolly Parton for inspiration, and I want to be the Dolly Parton of the restaurant world. So hashtag, what would Bitchy Waiter do? Before we go any further, I'm going to ask each and every one of you to go to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Bitchy Waiter. Why? Because I am incredibly needy and desperate for attention. Let's dive into our questions today, shall we? The first question comes from Natasha, and she says, Dear Bitchy Waiter, I've been in the restaurant industry for 10 years, and I am at the point where I have a hard time masking my natural reaction to rude, obnoxious, and entitled customers. What do you do? Signed, Natasha. Well, I've had this problem ever since junior high school because I don't know if you noticed this or not, but my face pretty much says exactly what my brain is thinking. I remember being in the 7th grade and someone answered a question in Mr. Trowbridge's class. Apparently, I didn't like their answer because my face did this. Mr. Trowbridge called me out on it and advised me that I should start paying attention to what my face is doing. So, Natasha, I'm going to advise you the same thing. It is not easy to control our facial expressions, especially when the person sitting in front of us asks something stupid like, how big is the 12-ounce steak? Our only answer is, oh, well, it's 12 ounces. Even though we would like to do this. It's 12 ounces. But we can't do that, so you just have to put a big smile on your face all the time, because if you have a smile on your face, it's going to camouflage all the other emotions you're having. So if someone says something stupid, do this. If someone says something idiotic, do this. If someone says something that you cannot believe they are actually regurgitating those words out of their mouth, do this. Don't do this. Because most of the time, they're going to see that and you're going to get in trouble. So Natasha, just work on masking your emotions, and if it helps, do Botox. Moving on. This letter comes from Christie, and she says, Hi, Bitchy. My question is, if you observe that a customer has snuck in their own booze, how would you approach them to let them know that this is not okay? And if they kick shit up on being asked, how to proceed from there? Well, anyone who brings liquor into a restaurant is clearly a low-class individual, right? You don't want to embarrass them too much, but you also want to let them know that not only is it inappropriate, it's also illegal. So I would go up to the customer and say, look, I know that our cocktails are expensive, but I'm going to ask you to put that liquor away before someone with power sees it and asks you to leave. That way you're kind of on their side, like, hey, I get it. Who wants to pay for liquor when you can drink out of that flask in your purse? But if you make it sound like you're doing them a favor and that you're warning them that the manager might see them or the owner of the restaurant and it's going to be a bigger, more complicated issue, maybe they'll take your advice and put the liquor away. If they are going to kick up some trouble, well, the only thing you have to do is beep, 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 beep. By the way, this is not a phone, it's the remote control to my air conditioner. Hello, this is Bitchy Waiter, and I'm at my restaurant, and I have some people who brought their own liquor into the store, and I told them it's illegal, and I need you to come down here and kick their asses out, okay? Love you, bye! You can always do that. Most people will take the clue if you specifically say, I need you to put that away. They're gonna do it. If they don't do it, then they deserve to have the cops called on their asses. Who the hell brings liquor into a restaurant and thinks it's okay? Nobody. Losers. And those are the same people who aren't gonna tip you. So if they're not gonna work with you, work against them, call the cops, get them on out of there. Boop, 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 boop. Bye, Felicia. If you have a question that you would like answered here on the Dear Bitchy Waiter web series, send it to me at sideofmustard@gmail.com. Try to keep your questions short, concise, brief, because if it's too long, I'm not gonna read it, you guys. I'm super lazy. Really lazy. So lazy. Make sure it's short and energetic and have a good question, and maybe you'll see it on episode 7. In the meantime, I'm going to ask you again to go to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Bitchy Waiter. Needy. desperate. Please go to Amazon.com and buy my book, The Bitchy Waiter. It's there on Amazon and it's cheap. It's like $9. It's cheaper than a cocktail here in Manhattan, so it's a pretty good deal. Have a great day, everybody, and thank you for watching this episode of Dear Bitchy Waiter. Again, send in your questions. I love them. And if you like this web series, share it. If you don't like it, keep your opinions in your pocket. Have a great day, everybody, and tip your server. No!